Feed number 8, Exit the Gungeon, beat the game. Playing as the Cultist. So this is Exit the Gungeon, for those of you who don't know. This is the send-off to the Gungeon series, I suppose. Not sure if they're going to do any more after this, but I've heard that the team did want to branch out after all that. That's why Fellows Arms existed. They didn't want to work on Gungeon before or after that. So we're playing as the Cultist. Don't worry about the key on the head. The main thing is that you need to, exit the Gungeon. It's a platformer, 2D platformer. You have a jump button and a roll button. You can press jump and roll to do double the intangibility. And the Cultist has an interesting trait that we're going to be seeing very soon. So, 3, 2, 1, go. So with the Cultist, by the way, this is only a one-player game, unfortunately, so you're going to get any two-player action with this. With the Cultist, they start with an item that's basically a banana peel. And the thing with this is that they are constantly switching weapons because they don't hold on to the weapon as much often as you normally would do using this blessing of the sorceress. So you're left with a huge amount of relying on what weapons you have and being able to utilize them effectively in the small moments you have. Now, if you may notice in the top of the corner, top right corner, there is a dice, or a dodecahedron. And there is something with that, and it's building up a number. I took damage, so I went back down to 0 and then up to 3. This is a combo meter. Depending on how many enemies you kill and how often you don't take damage, of course, you get the higher combo, and the higher combo means you get a higher chance of better weapons in this blessing. It worked, and in the top left you can see, even though it's not going to be that effective, and you won't be seeing it that often, you don't have any ammo reserves, so you can shoot and reload as much as you want without any kind of thing. If you have full health and you find a piece of heart or anything like that, you get added to the combo meter. But the combo maxes out at 20, I believe. And I'm not sure if this is true, but I think with the combo meter, the higher it is, the higher chance you can find the jammed enemies. I think that's the case. I've seen jammed enemies in this game, definitely. But it's not often that it happens, and I think it happens when the combo meter is very high in the number. Oh shit. Of course, because it's escaping this place, the floor is, I suppose, lava, so if you fall behind, you take damage. And there is an amulet of the Pit Lord in this game. Pretty much, there's a lot of weapons, a lot of stuff that return from the Gungeon. They have some changes, like the makeshift cannon. It does exist in the game, but I think it's less powerful than it used to be, and you can keep firing it, which is understandable because otherwise you'd be stuck with no weapon for a little while, and that wouldn't be fun. Now that we've finished up the 2 stages, after an intermission, we have a boss, the Meowitzer, Egnian. Meowitzer is probably one of the more interesting bosses, and when I was first trying to learn this game and beat it, it was pretty difficult, let me tell you. This game is as tough in its own separate way to Enter the Gungeon before it. So, as long as you keep an eye on what you're doing, I've taken damage, therefore there's no master rounds. Wow. I'm super good at this game, I'm used to this. Also, you've seen me pick up the irradiated lead, and there's the bracket key. There are no active items, but items that were active can be found like that, and they can activate things. Like there's the Molotov that you can find as well. So, it's that kind of thing. I guess I have to time back to do that. And each of the characters also have their own separate path that they take. Like, you see here that the cultist is standing on a bunch of balloons that get brought out from the sky. so you have limited platforms to stand on. The robot starts with no platforms and he's on a jetpack. So you have to move around this whole space in order to not take damage and all that. And there's other stuff too. There's different floors. Like, you're basically going upwards from the floors. We're starting in the forge, which you can probably see in the background in some areas. And we're gonna head all the way up to the Gungeon proper and all that. It's just a case of getting our way there. There's the makeshift cannon. There's also a mode that you can toggle in this game, which I find pretty useful, is that chargeable weapons will auto-charge without even needing to hold down a button. Oh, god damn it. Oh, that was close. Oh, I have a shop floor break. Welcome. Actually, I want to see something because this is the reason why I brought this key. I don't know what this does, if there is anything behind here. Probably nothing. But yeah, this is basically a shop floor. You can see on the right there, there's the shop. It has fat bullets. I'm interested. Your door is bent. It is not. It's completely straight and normal. As blind as all red as you are. Never realized the hand number, so it's astonishing. Fat bullets, please. Thank you very much. Fatter equals stronger. Good with that. That'll help. It just depends on how long I can hold on to life. Damn, the fat bullets. There are some weapons that appear in this game that are actually really useful to find. Like, I found using the mass shotgun that we just had, that can be really useful if you know what you're doing. And I still haven't unlocked anything in this game yet. Like, even it's the same with Enter the Gungeon before it, but there's a few things I just haven't done in Enter the Gungeon, so that's why I don't have all the items. This one is still kind of a fresh game, so I don't have everything. So I think there's still some characters I need to find and save using keys from the resourceful rat and stuff like that. Not too sure, but there's still a lot here. There's a bunch of different bosses as well that can show up in any floor, I believe. Like, I've had this guy show up in later floors than this one. So remember that small guy that was with the King of the Bullets? Yeah, he usurped the king, and now he is the king. Good for him, I suppose. There's that one bomb enemy that they added, and that one bomb boss, you know, and the Medusa. They teamed up, and now I think they just called the Medusa layer. So they teamed up. There's a Beholster, there's Cursed Knight. There's a bunch of stuff. A bunch of bosses that are interesting. The Outlander seems to be pretty new for everything. Oh god. Mutation. Blasphemy. Shit. So yeah, you'll probably see me do this technique where I kind of stagger my jumps in order to give me an extra piece of intangibility, which helps. It gives you a longer time of invulnerability, and that is truly something. See, I don't know what's on the right there. I want to know what that is, but I don't know exactly. It's the thing I can buy. Actually, I might want to. No, I'm gonna hold on to my money for later floors. Zoom upwards. And now we have a different way of performing. Or it's different. So now we have steady flooring. However, there's a skull that shows up, and arrows rain down from the direction where the skull is. So you need to be on the lookout for that, as well as fighting the enemies. Okay, no. Yari launcher, hell yes. It sucks that I can't hold on to the Yari launcher for longer, but it's fine. Wow, Joshua, wow! Walking straight into the enemy that you're trying to fight. But okay, Saab, back for another round. Oh god, shit. Wow. There are some enemies that have changed their attack patterns as well because of the nature of this game being 2D. So, yeah. Did I shoot him with a tangler? I think I did. Cool, I guess. There's a claw. Beehive. I like the fat little bees, it's funny. Shit, oh god. Now it's another shop floor, okay, what? Oh, was that? Homing. Yep. Thank you very much. The hell was that? Oh, you. Poor guy. I like me some homing bullets. it looks pretty useful. I just need to be sure I know what I'm doing. God. Find this book. The tutorial is funny because you can just like... I don't even know. I'm gonna stop that because I don't know where I was going with that sentence. So I'm gonna leave it be. Shoot from a distance. Shock rifle. Face melter. You okay? Shit. Super meat gun. There we go. At least you get to see a bunch of the weapons that are in the game. It's fun, and you keep getting shown what exactly happened. Mutation. There's a lead skin. I'm not thankful for that. Lead skin's useful. Yeah, like the hammer that I was just using. The shot rate is a lot slower than it is in Enter. So you might want to get used to that one. Now here's the cannonball rock. How fun. Take a look at his face. Be holstered. Shit. Why do I have Casey? I don't have anyone to beat with. Wow. Doesn't matter. I don't need any master rounds. I've got one already. That should be enough. Blasphemy. Shouldn't rely on doing all that. I like whatever that is. Blessing of Kali. Oh shit. Shit, dude. Dude. There we go. Press waller. Freeze him slowly, surely. I will say, to be honest, in this game in particular, the Warmonger isn't terrible. I'm completely fine with fighting the Warmonger if it shows up, because he's easy to figure out. Bolt Python is still annoying though. What is that? Actually, pick up the button. There we go. Bloody Eye. So running bullets. That could be good, or it could be terrible. What's in the shop? Let's figure out this. Nothing I can buy. Don't want to spend any money. Buy below, buy. I think he said there's this cat on the shelf as well. It's cute. And with some of the characters, instead of going upwards, you're forced to head to the side. So you have to deal with this action too. I think with the convicts, the heading to the side like this is you're running away from an eldritch abomination, according to logic. But apparently with the cultists, it's just some bullet kid on a bike, which is cute. It is funny. There's a reason why the Bulletkin are kind of synonymous with Gungeon. Because they're fun and cute. Bulletkin for Smash. God. I don't know if they'll ever put in an indie character as a fighter. But I'm prepared to eat my words if it does end up happening during the second fighter pass. It's a lot in the future before that even happens anyway. Might even need to change the, wait, I think they said it was December 2021 when the last of them would show up, which I suppose that's fine. It's about the same amount of time that they said for the previous time when they had, for the first fighter pass. So, I guess. Good. There's a normal thing that we fight, I suppose. Even though we didn't have this in the first run, this is usually what you find in between each of the rounds of enemy fighting. You get a closed off room in which to fight the enemies. And depending on how decently you do, you get the rewards. What's in this chest? Oh, a heart locket. I like that. Appreciate that. Music's still nice. I think I mentioned before, well, you may have seen, I put a photo of it in the previous comments, so you must know by now, but I have had the physical edition of Enter the Gungeon for a bit of a while now, and with that physical version, not only came the nice little Bulletkin papercraft that is sat on my shelf, but it also came with a download code on Bandcamp for the soundtrack. So I've had that in my Bandcamp library for a little while, and it's entertaining. It's cool. It's funny to see that amongst the other stuff that's in my Bandcamp, but you know, it all makes sense in time. Which shit me, lad. Oh god. Gonna keep this 10 for as long as I can. Screecher. Oh shit. I think I've had this game crash a couple of times. I'm not sure why it happens, but it happens every now and then. Oh no, it's ball python. Ah! Fine. I like how the unicorn horn does play a little tune now. It's fun. Oh shit, lad. Shit. If I just defeat the ball python right now without taking damage, I'd be fine with that, because that's a thing I need to do anyway. Because I think with each boss that you get a master round for individually, there is an unlock for it. So if I just get that, I'll be happy. Oh, that might have worked. Double vision. No, this is dangerous. Golden gun. Shoot at him. Do it. Oh god, what am I doing? Mega hand. Hey, I did it. Somehow. The mine cutter. That's a good weapon to actually find. Thank you very much for me doing that right now. Yeah. Back to the shop. What's in the shop? Some bullets. That can help. Thank you for your patronage. No problem, Mello. Now we're heading upwards. Onwards and upwards, as they say. The Predator has 250 ammo. Will you be able to use it all? Who knows? This is another variant that they like to use for some of the stages. You have to climb upwards. Well, that goes my combo. It doesn't matter. No shit. Scrambler. The Scrambler isn't as good in Exit that it is in Enter. It's funny because I can't refer to Enter the Gungeon as just Gungeon now. Before there is two games that bear the Gungeon name. One of them is entering, one of them is exiting. Oh, the balloon gun is not as ideal in this game, even though it does seem like it would be useful in a platform like this, where you could still get the intangibility of flight when holding onto the balloon gun. Yeah, with the blessing, you're not going to hold on to it for long, and unless you have Amulet of the Pit Lord, you need to be careful where you position when you're holding it. And it just randomly changes on you. So keep that in mind. Oh, right. Sometimes I forget that the second dodge roll will put me in a single direction at firing it out. Oh god, no. I undershot that jump. Hey, you're putting me over there. Oh shit. It will help if you guys stopped. Thank you. Crown of Guns. Will that do damage? It might. Oh god. RPG, that will do damage. Yahoo. I don't think there's... probably likely, given that there is... whatever. I have not seen this before. Solitary Life, it's the best. Take this, I don't need it anymore. Reminding me of my old friends. God, look at this dancing. Nice. Enjoy that trinket. Go now, enjoy your own solitary adventure. Cool. The Oldman. Thank you very much, Oldman. I saved you. I'm not even sure what's going on with that stuff in the background there, but okay. Yeah, I don't think synergies are in this game, given that you can't hold on to more than one gun at a time, as you're just continuously rolling through guns. So I don't think you can get any synergy. And finding active items, or items in general, is it's a lot scarcer to find pickups than it is to find, well, guns, because you're constantly changing guns. So as long as you are paying attention, you might be able to survive. Yeah, the Iron Maidens, or the Bullet Casing Maidens, whatever they're called, they have a name. There's even a bestiary in this game. The pause menu in this game is pretty cool as well, though, because it's basically just like Hegemony Game Boy, or Hegemony. I'm still not entirely sure how that word's pronounced. I've heard Hegemony, I've heard Hegemony. I want to go with my gut and say it's Hegemony, but that means we're getting a nice cleaned up layout as the face is blown up. It's not Warmonger, but it is. Hey, it's you. Sepulch guys. That's not what it was. Yeah. Oh shit. guy's an interesting boss. I like him. He's basically based off of the statues of Risk, or whatever they're called, in Enter. So they are truly interesting. Oh shit. Because I dodge rolled downwards, it was dangerous for me to do that. Magnum. Back to the coins. Grenade launcher. Oh shit. Double shit. Triple shit. Shit sandwich Sunday. Oh god. Okay. Get out of that. Get out of. Oh shit. Missile tentacle. Oh god. No shit. No. Oh shit. On the Tetris one. No. No Tetris, please. On the bus as well. Yeah, with the cultist, I feel like it's always been the same, but if you're not firing a weapon when it changes thanks to the blessing, you just throw it out in front of you. I don't know if it does damage. It probably does, but I don't know how much. We used to have permanent radiated lead, so that blanks and lead do the same thing now. That'd be nice to hold on to. Chance to heal. Pretty good. Now to take a liquid drink. As opposed to other kinds of drink. Yeah, I'm gonna take just a nice cold glass of ice cream. How delicious. I'm gonna fight saver. As long as I pay attention to what I'm doing, this might be successful. It surely is telling that I'm able to defeat this challenge, but not the challenge mode. Which is interesting. Because challenge mode is honestly pretty stupidly difficult. Who knows if having a second person would help with that? Who knows? Yeah, we're close to 30 minutes anyway. Oh, this is just a regular room. I thought, is this a room I haven't seen yet? Well, while it still technically is, it's not what I was expecting it to be. Makeshift cannon! Shoosh! RC rocket. That's good enough. RC rocket! Yeah, the RC rocket is another change that they made. The rocket basically is always homing for the RC rocket. So, that's an interesting change that they've made for Exit. There's probably a bunch of other changes too, but I have to look at the minecart that we locked just a moment ago. Quad laser, not fun. Thankfully, as the cultist, I'm not going to hold on to that for long. There's those guys. You remember those skeleton bastards? They've changed a little, and their attack pattern's different. Oh god, rarest chest of them all. I don't know if rainbow chests exist. Rainbow dead. Cool. Am I stumbling? Like very little amount of stumbling. Fumble and stumble. Stibbling, wimbling. That's fun. Yahoo. Yahoo. Beehive. That's good. Wood beam. What was it? I don't think it was flak bullets, but it was one. Actually, I think it was flak bullets. It's funny when you have the flak bullets in this game, and you find the wood beam, and you just fire it at a wall. It just explodes into a bunch of wood. It's funny to look at. It's like very simple amount of wood explosion. Yahoo. I'm probably not going to get a good enough health for this last boss. Because we're getting close to where the last boss is supposed to show up. I don't know if this is the last small wave of enemies, but yeah, no it is. Oh shit, get out of my face! Dragonfire, get out of my face! Dragonfire very obviously comes from the monster about to fight and defeating them without taking damage, getting that mass around. I hope to God that the super hot watch isn't a thing you can unlock, or if there's a thing with all the other stuff. Let's go with this. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. For luck, a party ring. Shoo. Shit me. Normal. Yeah, there's a bit of a cutscene here. Takes a while to actually get to the good stuff. That's our arena for the last boss. Also, can you believe that when we can actually regain control, scrambler, you know, this aiming reticle that you see wasn't initially in the game? I'm thankful that they added it, because before it was actually honestly quite difficult to really know where you're firing. And also this guy is tough to really figure out what to aim for. The last dragon. Beehive, oh, straight up with the sniper. Meet Bun to heal a little bit. Cool, I guess. But yeah, this guy was a really cool fight to fight the first time. He's real slick and smooth, his moves. That's gonna blow up into a bunch of bullets, and I think these bullets also blow up into spikes or shit now. That is not. I could say also, you can use blanks like you would in Enter, or you can do the other thing that they changed, or they added to the control scheme, and just use the right trigger in order to use the blank. Because, you know, there's no reload button. You could use things like that. You had use your openings to utilize different controls that you couldn't do in Enter. The Scrambler. Here we go. Oh shit, me! Woo! There we go. Amphibian! I mean, the Amphibian's also a really good weapon to fight in this game. Restful up. Magic Sweep. Wow, look at that. Whoa, shit. Wow, I'm just taking damage because of being stupid. Freeze rate. Mahogany still not that great of an item. Bunch of stuff here too. It's like taking focus. The judge. Like, I don't think there probably is weapon rarities in this game. Like there's rarity grades. Like, in Enter the Gungeon, there is like different chest rarities that you can find as D, C, B, A, and S. Like different qualities of each of the weapons, so you know how powerful each of them is and what chest they were more likely to show up in is. I don't really know if there is any such thing like that for this game. I would imagine so, given the fact that there is this combo meter and there'd be better things that show up in time. God. Balloon gun put me up in the sky. And of course, if you remember how the balloon gun functions, once you take damage, you fall immediately down and lose all the ammo that you had. That is a good time to actually succeed. That is the game. I'm fine, actually. Fine with that. I was worried I was going to go for the whole hour, so I had to delete extra spare footage that I had on my own recording method just to actually keep this commentary consistent and hopefully keep it fine. Yeah, his poor parachute didn't function. But, yeah. I'm thankful that we actually succeeded in another challenge. Who knows where we're at? Quick, close the door. God damn it. How could they? What a bitch. So yeah, this is the ending cutscene. I probably will just have the same ruling with the failure points for exit here. But instead of every gun I pick up and all that, the determining factor for the bonus points being taken away will be the pickup items, like from the shop and all that. No guns, because the guns are constantly changing, and that would massively outweigh the stuff. The Gungeon is remembered. That makes it a successful maneuver. Exited Gungeon the 8th time. Return to the breach. So, in the last and final part, how redundant, in the very next and last and final part, I suppose, of the Gauntlet, is going to be a real interesting challenge to see how it's going to be done and if it's going to be possible. It's just going to be that side footage that no one's not really going to look at, but it might be interesting if you're really looking there for it. It's going to be Peggle Knights the Decathlon. See you then. I hope you enjoyed this one. Surprised that I didn't take too much time today. Oh well.